This morning, we are blessed with life. It's just by grace.
Your loving kindness.
It's just by Adam. So we are here this morning to say Alhamdulillah for all the blessings we've enjoyed throughout the night. All the twists and turns. We made it. Yes, when we tried opening our eyes, they opened. So wherever you are, I say thank you very much for choosing to be our guest this morning by listening to us wherever you are, whether at home, whether in your car, on your way to work, in your office already. Let us be your companion from now till 10 a.m. where we bring you latest in news happening here in the Upper East region and beyond. We bring to you good music. We entertain you. It promises to be an exciting morning with us and you. So you have no reason flipping that dial. Stay tuned in as we do this together. We are beginning the journey now.
It's centered on your grace.
There's going to be some power outages in some areas. The management of NEDCO wishes to inform its cherished customers and the general public in the Bogatanga municipality and surrounding districts of a planned power outage scheduled as follows. Today, Thursday, July 2nd, 2026, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Areas to be affected include Tanzui, Bukere, around the ministries area, the commercial business area, Zongo, Boga Township, Daporitin, Dongo, Sawaba, Osa, Kumbosgo, Yargabisi, Polgo, Gambibgo, Zarungu, and its environs. If you find yourself in these areas, know that this outage is to facilitate preventive maintenance activities on the feeder to improve system stability and resilience. The inconvenience caused is deeply regretted. Now we head straight to our website. I have Nelson seated, busily browsing through his phone. I don't know if he's checking his odds. And Moses, the international man, he has a laptop. So he's browsing through his laptop, putting ones and twos together. Very soon, stories will be published on the website. Brakalala is also here. And he is in charge of all the visuals you will be seeing on Facebook. And YouTube as well. Please go on YouTube and search for A1 Radio. And don't forget to give us a subscription, comment, and share. Interact with us. We are live on Facebook as well. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
How are you?
We can't complain. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. There's some road work happening in this neighborhood.
Thank you for bringing this up. I don't know whether the contractor...
oh, my brother, why?
I don't know whether the contractor, they force him to do the work or not. I am not an engineer, I'm not a contractor, I'm not an expert, but at least if you are working on a road, then you get to a point where people pass there, vehicles and others, commuters pass there. There's always a way to do it. If you are not going to, you can either first of all come and work on those places so that you can open it up for the people to be passing whilst you are on the other areas. But this opener just can just that everything. And as we speak, if we are to access A1 Radio or that road going to
I struggled getting
you
here.
can't even pass through. There's no place that you can pass through. You have to either go back to town. You go to Royal Hotel area, then you cannot pass through that place to come to A1 Radio. What kind of work is that? Are they or maybe the contractor just decided that, you know what? Let me just do this thing there so that the
No, he wants to do it fast.
You do it fast. You know how to do it fast. Auntie, you can cut this place. When you finish with that, you cover that place so that the people can be passing. And you come, how many minutes or maybe this can you take to do this? It's just common sense. Some people are just being ignorant. Some people are just don't. Let me not use certain words, but his style of work, I just don't understand. I appreciate what he's doing, but let people
and the speed at which he's going,
yes,
I like
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
and very fantastic. But what he's doing, people need to pass through.
Yeah, I
so
agree.
Where are we going to pass if we are to enter into our office here? No, let's even leave A1 Radio. But people come all the way from Calbion to other areas. They don't want to pass through the SNIT road or Jams area. They want to just pass here, pass through Ola, and then appear somewhere. You have blocked them. They have to, by force, pass through a SNIT, wasting fuel. The little money that they could have used, especially the can-do operators, the little money they could have used to support themselves, they have to use that money. For instance, someone can wake up in the morning, and the only money that is left with the person is either 50 cedi. And the person will go, let me manage with this fuel. Maybe so for some time, I can get something to now support. That small fuel that the person is having, now from Calbion, got to this place. They said, no, they have blocked the road. You have to pass through to SNIT. Imagine the amount of fuel that will be wasted. So sometimes, I just don't know. Yes, we are doing the work perfectly. We appreciate that, but there are certain little things you need to take into consideration. I'm greeting
Nelson, you are greeting him?
Good morning, but what can I do?
You didn't greet me before starting. It's not you're greeting me, Nelson. Yes. What do you make of what he's just said?
He has a point. Like he said earlier, I am no expert, but you see people constructing roads and other things, they make alternative routes. There should be room created for you to get access to places you usually get to before you continue the work. But when you inconvenience others because of your work, it becomes a difficult thing for them. Because like he was saying, financially, it affects them, time wasting and all sorts of things. So at least if he's listening to us, he should make room to create all those things before he
continues with the work. Yes. Very well. So let's go on our website.
Yes. Whilst we are talking about construction and all that,
the man who is making the construction happen is here.
As Kadongo. My uncle. I remember the day that they did the launch of the Pearl initiative. There I was walking that. I said, hey, honorable, appear. I said, oh, okay. Okay.
Why you
mention my name like that? You let it appear. It's not appear. Appear
to Sarah.
Oh, yes. Adongo, based on our website, Isaac Adongo proposed 8 strategic pillars to strengthen Upper East 8.6 billion Ghana cedis development agenda and school feeding running smoothly under reset agenda national coordinator. An abandoned Gambibgo bridge continues to claim lives. Residents appeal for urgent government intervention. And I must say that this particular bridge that we are talking about, it was awarded somewhere 2017. The contractor started work around 2019, 2020. And 2022, the place has been abandoned. And as we speak now, that particular bridge was being tagged by the then Deputy Director for Diaspora Affairs, Nadia Dongo, as the brainchild behind it and all that. But the place has been abandoned. And this last 2 to 3 months, a man 35-year-old man lost his life trying to cross to the other community. And it's something that when I saw the story, I say, yes, that particular bridge needs to be worked on. Because we can't continue to lose lives.
Yeah, lives are very precious. Yes. And so the rightful authorities, sometimes it's difficult because when you start from the regional level, you get to a point and they are stuck.
Yes. So it's very, and this appeal came from the chief of Gambibgo and also the residents. They believe that even during the campaign, they are member of parliament, and even the presidential candidate, now president, they made mention that there were certain key areas or development areas that economic activities to among the residents.
The point with road connectivity is that it makes life easier. You see, you are complaining now. Imagine staying opposite us and having a car, and you want to come here. You will have to go and drive all the way through Ojam to here. But if there are roads cuts and the place is all open and there's that interconnectivity, it makes movements very easy. And the only challenge is when projects start and get stalled. At the end of the day, it worsens the situation. It gets worse than like those gutters they are constructing. If they are not able to finish it, I was having a discussion yesterday with Mr. Bao outside, and he mentioned that he prays that they should finish. I said, they'll with the speed at which they are going. Then we can just be here, and in the next 2 weeks they'll pack their things and say they are going to come back.
No fun.
It's not far from right, because sometimes it's difficult. It's difficult, and sometimes you don't know.
They'll pack their things and say they are going. And
it's part of the.
Okay, so let's look at the school feeding
initiative
story. The national coordinator says that school feeding running smoothly under reset agenda. Do you agree?
Well, it has been long. I haven't been to various schools to see how children are being fed and all that.
So it's difficult to say.
What the coordinator is saying cannot.
And we've not also had too many complaints.
Yeah. Will not disagree or agree. But all in all, what we want them to do is that to make sure that they include our local
meals,
into it, so that our children will get exposed to this.
Bambaram beans, tubani, and all that.
So that we can begin.
I'm sure the teachers will not run out.
No, the teachers will like it.
The Bambaram beans and tubani.
This would have had.
Yeah, and I think the regional women's organizer for the NDC is also the regional coordinator, right?
Yes. Fauzia Bagnama.
Fine, don't worry. We pray that it should be running smoothly. We pray.
But I want us to revisit this abandoned bridge.
Yes.
I really don't know why we start projects when we don't have what it takes to finish them.
It's all about funding.
It's about funding.
Yes, sometimes resources are readily available, and the few that is there.
So what triggers the initiation of the project when there's no funding designated for its inception and completion?
In journalism, we have what we call fishing expedition. Fishing expedition in the sense that you anticipate that things maybe in the next 3 or 4 months things will happen this way. That is your thinking. If I go out, definitely I'll get this.
We're not talking about journalism.
No, that is what government sometimes they do. They say, if we get to these people, definitely, whilst we have this small money, if we are able to start work, we can lobby other sectors to get resources to be able to do it. And at the end of the day, the money will not come. Even if you talk about, it's not only Gambibgo. These particular projects, bridges, they are dotted all over the region. If you are going to Kandiga, and you are passing through Sumbrungo, thereabout going, there's another one over there. The same, they came, they installed the thing, and they are abandoned it because there's no money and all that. So it's not only, and sometimes I think it is high time we as residents we begin, or maybe
we don't hold our leaders accountable, and sometimes we should be asking the relevant questions.
And
we don't. You see, we don't.
Part of the media, we are not.
The media has a portion of the blame to take. But even the community members, you have such a project in Gambibgo. Let the MP come, or let government officials come there to do something and gather them. What they will be thinking of, some of them, is how much money they will give them to share.
Yeah. And that's at the end of the.
You see this bridge, the way it's saving people during dry season, that route.
Yes.
When you are standing there and you see the number of motor kings that pass there, motorbikes, even people that walk through the bridge during the dry season. It's a very short route for a lot of people. And so if they had worked on this bridge, it would have even saved us the hassle of having to deal with most of these huge trucks that are going towards Togo, those that are passing through Boku and the rest. So I think that we have to keep reminding.
We have to. And if you look at the developing regions and Upper East as an example, a lot of projects, government will start them. And at the end of the day, they will be abandoned. And sometimes you begin to...
Why start it?
Why?
When you don't intend to complete it?
The resources are not readily available to complete them.
I also believe that political parties should change their idea of, I want to do my own. I want to do my own. You know, we have projects that might be started by previous governments. And when a
new government comes in,
they want to do their own, ignoring what has been started. It is high time we come together to build Ghana.
Okay.
So if you come into power and these people started this, what's wrong with continuing this?
I hear the NDC is doing well with the agenda 111 hospitals. How far with that? You are working closely with the assemblies.
I was told that the Upper East region, they have identified 1 or 3 of them that they want to complete. They even ahead of the Paga one, the Kasina Nankana West District one, that government is listening, trying to see if they can complete that particular. I said, well, even if they are able to complete one, it is a welcoming news. But the question is when and how are they even going to do it? When are they even starting? These are questions that from which funding. You know,
no, some money has been designated from the common fund.
Common fund common fund has been stretched. Auntie,
the common fund has been stretched, and that's the point I made, because you see 20% here, 25% for the 24-hour economy markets, 10% for health, 20% for health, 10% for education, 10% for sanitation,
and just recently
20% for what did the DC? He mentioned the number of
and just recently. The common fund will not just come completely.
Yeah.
President even made known that at least under his government, they have been able to be paying 80% of the common fund. So 80%, it's not 100% that they will pay to the district assemblies.
Okay.
80%. And you are not saying that we are taking 10% from that 80%. So at the end of the day, it's like you are touching here small.
And you see, my problem is that, and I would always, for this week, my reference is going to be the Boku West district, because that's the last DC we spoke to. And he talks about how they have a number of schools that use just 3 classrooms. Okay.
It's everywhere.
You understand? So, multi-class system. They add maybe class 1 and class 2, merge them, and they teach. When is your lesson?
I remember you were asking when is about. Yes, like when they are not teaching your own, you don't listen.
You don't listen. And this same, and we are using money to go and build a hospital when we need money to build. He talked about the Kusanaba Secondary School that is not fenced. Okay, and they have more than 1,000 students in that school. So I agree that the common fund is overly stretched.
Let's not also forget that the common fund, 20% of it is going to complete NDA's projects.
Very well.
Development
of the projects they started and didn't complete.
They started, especially if you come to the Upper East region.
They are leaving
the whole initiative.
Yes.
I don't know if you are going to if you go to Balka East like this.
Okay.
There's a community called Songokonkwa. They went and dug this thing.
They drilled a borehole.
A mechanized borehole.
Okay.
And those mechanized boreholes, they are up to 70 something. Not only in Balka East, but I mean across the Upper East region. And they have been abandoned.
Why? The mechanization didn't take place.
Yes, they
just drilled the holes.
They drilled this and they brought this and they pull a machine and everything got to a point because of funding was not coming. They just let go of them. They have hand pump boreholes too. A lot of water. I'm just focusing on only the water area. And if I tell you the water area, they awarded the country 61.8 million Ghana cedis. And out of that, they paid 24.3 million Ghana cedis contractors to do the work.
Okay.
And at some point, the work has been abandoned. So you can imagine 61.8 and they only pay 24.3.
There's still a lot to be done.
Not to be done. And 20% of the common fund.
It's supposed
they have now given it out to the district assembly.
You know,
they have to complete it.
NDA feels that some of the projects are community oriented.
Yes.
So they want to take regional projects that are monumental, that can serve maybe 2 regions. And examples like the multi-purpose dam, the meat factory, and the projects that can employ a huge number of people and all of that. I agree. But then again, it's going to put pressure on the common fund.
Yeah. So
how much at all is the common fund?
How much is the common fund? So that's why, and the common fund is even coming 80%. And let's leave what we know that the common fund is doing. The surface, we know that, it's doing this, that.
Yeah.
But the inside that we don't know what the common fund is also being used to do. There are certain projects that they
and my problem is that
school fees.
assemblies are also struggling to generate revenue internally.
That is where my point is always that this 24-hour economic markets has the assembly done any feasibility studies to identify that, if we are able to establish this market here, at the end of the day, this is the amount that we will generate.
Okay.
So if we identify and we are sure, based on our data, they normally say what backed by what? Evidence or facts and data.
Okay.
Then let's go for it. But that has not been done. Or explain to us that yes, we have identified. For instance, Bolka, they are saying that they are doing that where
Soccer BC.
My uncle plays Soccer BC.
Yeah.
Soccer BC. And you haven't done any business. You just say, we are looking for land. So far we find land at Soccer BC. That's the place that we'll go and do it.
In Bonga, here they've taken it to Zoko or Sirgo.
Zoko or Sirgo.
Yeah.
So feasibility studies, you have to identify. Zoko market is a market. For me, even if Bolka and whatever will combine and go and put that 24-hour market in Zoko, it is perfect.
Okay.
Or even if they can go to Bongo Swing.
Yeah.
Bongo Swing too is a very powerful market.
You know, in the area of livestock.
Yes. If you identify already traditional markets and you complement it with the 24-hour market, it is going to be booming. But just to go and start a virgin land somewhere that you want to create a market, it will be difficult. It's not a container. Whereby a container on the roadside, Moses is going to maybe my girlfriend's place and let me stop by and buy calipo or something and go and give it to her. No. You see, these are some of the things that we need to actually ask ourselves and all that. You remember the previous government, they came and they were saying that, the one district, one factory. One district, one factory. And in Bolga Municipal here, I don't always want to go far. Bolga Municipal here, they came and they established what we call leather factory. Without thinking straight. They never thought of where are we getting the raw materials to even feed the factory. And as we speak, that factory is lying
at
down
there.
That molding, they just arranged blocks, painted the blocks with a roofing. It's wasting down there. It's wasting down there. The amount that the assembly spent to just procure the land alone, that money could have used to do something better for the municipality. So you see, some of these things we
I think that before projects are done,
talking about but we could have done it this way. We could have no. When you see that something is rotten, we have to pinpoint that this thing is rotten. So if there can be a change, if not, at the end of the day, they'll say, we voiced, but they didn't listen.
Yeah.
Like what we were talking about, someone was saying that president will come and cut off for the construction of the airport. And we said that no, it's not going to happen. It's not true.
Yeah.
Because the president will not come and do something that he himself will know that at the end of the day, it will be an insult to him. They said, no, you wait. When they come to the pale in the... Was the president there? The chief of staff, was the chief of staff even there? It was a 24-hour economic market led this thing. You see, so some of these things, let's be realistic. Let's be sincere to ourselves that, it can either be done or not. What can we do as people? At the end of the day, I don't think I sitting here or Humu or Nelson or Kalala will not want the Upper East region to develop.
Why not?
But we have to be practical about whatever is happening. and not be deceiving ourselves because maybe party A is in and that this. No, if we know that it will not work, it will not work. Don't come and deceive us.
It's about time assemblies go to the communities and ask them exactly what they want. Look at the documentary you did regarding the fish ponds.
Yes.
I live in a community where the community members want a shea butter processing factory. You come and give us a fish pond. Finish and tell us that the fishes or the fingerlings you brought died because of heat.
That was a lie.
When we have
that was a big lie.
When we have a fisheries commission
in the
region, what type of consultation went into the farming of fish?
Nothing.
Were they involved in
No.
this? Because you don't have the technical know-how when it comes to fish farming, but they do.
Yes.
But we have people in the region who are farming. Even if you don't want to go to that far, just do your investigation and know the private people that are into fish farming. The example you gave, in that same community, there's a man there that is into fish farming.
Yes.
You could have contacted him.
Yes.
Why are his fishes not dying?
And yours is
same temperature, same weather, same community.
That is not easy.
But how do you
that is
help
a
people
society
when
that
you
we
don't know what their
find.
problem
And
is?
sometimes it pains me and definitely all of us sitting here that when we want to now probe this kind of, this is what we are doing, people will have a problem with that. That, oh, why would you want to?
Yeah, he's your brother.
Why would you want to?
Why do you want
to? If we continue to ask ourselves, why would you want to do this? Oh, let us slide. Oh, it's nothing. They've been doing other things, other regions. They are not talking about
it.
Those regions, they are developed.
Yeah.
You can't use Upper East region to compare with, what do you call it? Ashanti region. You can't. Ashanti region, every season, there's rain. Upper East region, we only have it once.
Look at what is even happening now.
We have it once. So if government is coming to do something for us, we have to sit and say, do it nicely. Even if it is one project. I keep on telling my uncle Akamukre, Atanga Akamukre, the traditional man. Just sit down, identify, even if you can even do one initiative, a legacy initiative.
And I think that he's been able, with what they've started with the Pearl, if they go through it successfully, it's a plus to him.
Yes.
It's a plus to him.
And forever, we always say that, yes, when Akamukru was a regional minister, this is what he was able to do.
That's true.
And you can always walk to any place and we'll clap hands for you that, yes.
Yeah.
But we have ministers upon ministers. When they are passing, we don't even want to associate ourselves with them. Because we couldn't tell, or we can't even tell what they did for us.
What exactly they did, yeah.
So these are some of the things. So if they give you power, if they give you a position, you have to make sure to say that, okay, yes, I cannot tackle everything, but at least this one there, I know that I can see to it.
Okay.
And when the day comes, they will say, okay, this man also did this for his or her, with this one people.
The was it the B police stretch? I saw pictures of the road that was tarred.
Oh, that contractor did.
Hey, it's serious. Sometimes I don't know how patriotic are people. Like, how do people think? People are just thinking about what or how much they can make.
When it comes to monitoring, I always clap hands for the Sinigu chief, or Molko Sinigu chief. He has been doing fantastically well. No, the bridge that we used to talk about that, the bridge is claiming life. When you are going to cross Molko Sinigu, you find it difficult and all that. When they finally awarded the bridge to a contractor, the chief and his people were monitoring the contractor to the extent that some workers will come in the evening claiming that, they are just going to water the distance and be stealing the cement and the iron distance. They cut them and they did well with them. They brought the cement back and everything. So, and the man was saying, even the cement, even if we will not even add it to do the work, and the chief said, okay, leave it there. When you are finished, and we know that you can add it.
Yes.
We as residents, I say, if they are doing any project,
yes, we need to show consent.
We need to be there. Don't say that it's a government project.
Look at this.
Go and be there and be asking questions.
This
if
road construction.
Your question is ask.
How many of us have just gone there to observe what is happening? We'll wait for them to finish and we'll start complaining.
I got to become a friend with a contractor working on the Balka Syndicate route.
Yeah.
When I hear anything that maybe residents complain that, this and that, I'll come and I'll talk my mind.
Okay.
True that the contractor, not knowing that he listened to us like anything. He said, okay, Moses, he now calls me engineer. I said, no, I'm not. But if residents say 1, 2, 3, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So we have to be.
We have to be policing some of these
So that they'll
contractors.
do the work.
Go there, let them see your presence. Let them know that you are here to see what is happening. Ask the relevant questions.
mechanized
Some
borehole.
people have the know-how. They are either masons or carpenters or whatever. When you get there, you can tell when things are going right or not. Ask relevant questions. Why are you mixing this number of bags to this number? The ratio, you can ask questions because you know. But we are not there. Everybody's just
And
watching.
we are busy.
You
It's a
see them
government
and
work.
you just
Who cares?
pass. When
you
they
are
are
the
done,
one that will use the
Yes.
the facility.
After the contractor is
They will
going.
the
But that will
contractor
go away.
leaves. But the contractor, sometimes they also live with us and they use the same route. So why do they do
My
that?
dear, one contractor last told me that.
Nelson, why would you also use the road?
My dear,
So why would you
It's about
deliberately?
making money or making profit?
my dear,
If
one
the
contractor
road
last
is
told me
bad,
that.
I'll just use the money to buy
you
a
are
better
here
car.
telling that if you are going to construct a mechanized borehole, you spend 15 to 17,000 Ghana cedis and those people that are spending 15 to 17, do they pay tax to the assembly? I said no. Do you know that even if after they award you the contract, there's some money that you need to pay to the assembly? Do you know those money? You need to do kickbacks. Can the private person go and do the kickbacks to the assembly? I said no. Then you be there talking. So there are a lot of things. Sometimes we can't fault the contractors completely because the technocrats at the assembly they are also part of the problem. An engineer, you are an engineer for an assembly. They didn't create that office because they just want to create an office. An engineer at the assembly there, you're supposed to monitor. You're supposed to do what is right because government pays you at the end of the month.
Yeah.
You go and collide with the contractor and you do anything that you want. And if they are to talk, you even be the one to be talking plenty.
You defend
There
with
you
all
end.
the
I'm an engineer. The only engineer that I will forever cherish was the former highway director, Samini. Philip Samini. The former is not retired. Oh, the man will tell you this one there, it will not work. This is how we are going to do it, and we are going to do it that way, whether you like it or not.
You see, you've mentioned his name.
Yes.
Legacy.
When they were working on the municipal police route to get into the former OA, now is what's the supermarket that is?
Yeah, Queen Latifah.
Latifah. The man said that what we are doing, it will not solve. Potholes will continue to come because that particular place, no, you can't use bitumen. Water passes through it, so when the water passes through, it will definitely wash the road and all that. The then minister, no, what do you mean? You want to make my work difficult? They are coming to do the work nicely, and you are there coming pass through the road and see what is happening there. That man said the minister insulted the man like the man don't know anything. That is my work. We need to do the drainage very well. And give me money. Let's do it nicely so that it will forever be. They go, no. They went and did what they wanted to do. Now the road is there working. So we have a problem.
Very well. So, listeners, you are still live on A1 Radio 101.1 FM. We've just been doing a review of stories on our website, and we didn't do all of it. So please, make your way to our website, www.a1radioonline.com. Read all the stories in details. Get to appreciate everything that is happening here in the Upper East region and beyond. It's time for us to go for our morning dispatch of announcements, and the beautiful Jessie is here in studio to do justice to that. Jessie, good morning. How are you? You're looking beautiful.